now. I don't care. We had a 4-minute stream where I barely got into what I wanted to get into. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I had to do this before my parents get home. I have like 30 minutes or something or less. We don't have time for this YouTube. I'm eating and I want to rant. I can be as disgusting as I want right now because nobody's here. Alright, I'm just gonna eat until people start showing up. God, give me my hot dog. I'm eating a hot dog. Hi again, hi again. I think the chat broke last time. I don't know why it does that. Also, I did forget to ping the people in my friend circle and in my one Jack server, so now I did, and now we're here, and now we can hopefully be prepared to do the rant stream with my Dream Beagle. Hi, Panic. I got my Dream Beagle. All right. Now people are going to start coming in. Dr. Rant. We're jumping right into it. Dr. Rant time, baby. Okay. Last week, let's go over everything I already did. In 2020, bad experiences at the doctor, at the ER, terrible shit, made me very angry, and now every time I go to the doctors, I cry, and I hate the doctors, and it gives me so much anxiety, and I want to cry every time I go there, and I do cry pretty much every time I go there, but it is what it is. I know I had to go to the doctors, I know I had to be responsible, whatever, fine, whatever, I'll just cry every single time, and it will ruin my week every time, but we'll do it anyways. We're a trooper, all right, we're trooping through. So today, or yesterday, or last Monday, I had a doctor's appointment. So I went there, and then they were like, actually, it's next week. No, it fucking wasn't. They just screwed up. Of course they did. They just screwed it up, so I actually had the doctor's appointment this week instead. So now I went today, and I completely spaced on it. like the whole week. Like, it was probably midnight last night when I just remembered, holy shit, I have a doctor's appointment in like 12 hours. So, ooh boy, that was short notice. Thank you, brain, for forgetting completely. So then I remembered, and I'm like, oh, that sucks. That ruins everything. That ruins my plans. I was going to go to Target today, and I was going to stream, and I am streaming now, but at very short notice. This is only going to be 30 minutes max, because my parents are going to come home, and it's going to be disaster, so I have to hurry up and get this out of there. Okay. So, I would go to the doctor's, and it's today. I go there, and I'm like, okay, let's just do this. We're waiting. It's fine. I get so stressed out there. It stresses me out so much just to be there and be in the environment, and I answer all these questions, and I'm worried they're going to tell me things that I don't want to hear, and then I have to make life changes that I can't commit to. It's hard. Like, I know I need it. Obviously, I'm going to take it. I'm not just going to ignore it all and say it's all bullshit. But, sometimes, man. I got to rant it out. I don't like the doctors. It's like the one thing that will ruin my whole week. You know what I'm saying? Is the chat working? Because people haven't talked in a while, and I want to make sure that it works because YouTube keeps breaking my chat, my own personal chat. I know people sometimes just like to listen and just not say anything during these rants, which is totally respectable. But yeah, I just want to make sure. Going to the doctor makes me nervous. I don't know why. I just do. Okay, so it's not broken, and also, yeah, it's so nerve-wracking for me personally. It's just there are like the little things, like just the fact that I had to go to the doctors and the fact that there could be blood involved and health stuff is nerve-wracking. But then it got way worse because I've had so many bad experiences with like just people sending me wherever, like. So let me give some backstory. I have debilitating muscle cramps. That's not what this appointment was about. I can only imagine how much worse it could have been if it was about that. Because I don't like that subject. My whole life, I've always had these really bad muscle cramps, and for a while, for years, we just figured it was because I didn't take care of myself. Because I've always been terrible at taking care of myself. Brushing my teeth every day, is like all these little things: brushing my teeth every day, brushing my hair every day, getting dressed every day, eating 3 meals a day. How is it? That's so much stuff. And it's like I just forget. I just completely forget to do it all the time, or I'm just too lazy to do it. I'm just lazy, and I don't do it, and I be stupid, and I don't know why. I don't know why I can't just do it. Even when, no matter how many consequences, how many times I got grounded, I would forget over and over and over and over, and it has never stopped. And that's why when I had to go to the ER because of these debilitating muscle cramps that made me not be able to move, like the first time it happened was June 30th, 2020. I remember the date. And I was laying in bed because I had horrible muscle cramps. And anytime I would even like move an arm, the arm would cramp, and then my neck would cramp, and then my chest, and then every other part of my body would cramp up. And it tightens up so much, and then I can't walk, and then I can't breathe. God damn. So yeah, it sucks. They have improved over time because like I think moving around is a huge part of it. Clearly, like, I have some control over it, but I don't always, because I started taking care of myself, because I saw the consequences, and I started taking care of myself. Eating, drinking water, drinking Pedialyte, staying up on electrolytes, moving around. I did everything I could. And yet, oh, hi, Leo. Yet, then I started getting them again, and they were just getting so bad, and I didn't know what was wrong, and my parents were not happy because, of course, up to this point, we've been under the impression that it's because of me and I've caused it. Maybe I did. I don't know. I mean, I don't know why they happen. No one knows why they happen. And they're not, like, common. You can't just, like, look up, hey, debilitating muscle cramps and immediately get, like, oh, it's, like, this thing. And you had to do this to take care of it. It's just, like, all this stuff that you have to do to take care of muscle cramps because everybody experiences muscle cramps. But not to this degree where you had to go to the ER and they had to inject you with fluids because you're fucking dehydrated or something. But then I ended up not being dehydrated and they didn't know what was wrong with me. So they kept me in the hospital for a day. That was annoying. And then I couldn't have my phone because I opened up about mental stuff. So they took away my phone in there. And then my parents completely forgot about all that mental stuff and just figured it completely went away and just like haven't even mentioned it ever since and just don't even talk about it anymore. And now that's caused more issues. But anyways, we're getting off topic. So yeah, that was an annoying experience. It was very annoying, very unfortunate. And I was like, okay, I want to leave that behind me. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to drink water, do all the shits. And I did, and they would still happen. I mean, that still happened. Like, that whole ER thing still happened, even though I started taking care of myself. And throughout the entire experience of those, like, 2 months where this was consistently happening, all I heard was, it's your fault, and you need to eat, and you need to drink, and you need to do all these things, and this could have been prevented if it weren't for you, and making me feel like a burden the whole time. And then, like, once during all of it, my dad was like, oh, sorry, like, you probably thought, like, I realize it's not your fault now. But then I think he kind of forgot about that, too, because even today, like, if I get cramps, even if I've taken care of myself that day, and I get cramps, he'll do the whole blame on me, and it's like, I don't like it, god damn. Anyways, so that's why I had those bad experiences in 2020, and I don't like the doctors. I don't like feeling like a burden. There's so many like mental health issues that I have now because of that particular experience, and then it made so many other things that are totally normal that I would normally be able to handle way worse, so I couldn't handle them, and then those experiences became reasons that I am even more closed up today and have more problems. So now it's just kind of like a chain, you know what I mean? But I'm not letting it tear me down completely, and I'm not going to say, oh, well, I guess I can't do anything because blah, 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 this bad experience in my life. Obviously, it happened, and I still need to heal from it. Like, I don't even know how to, I don't therapy, but, like, that's scary. So, like, clearly some of this is on me. Some of this is my responsibility to get therapy. It's just scary. But, yeah, I'm not really blaming that part on my parents. I'm blaming them for freaking yelling at me and making me feel like a burden on the family for dragging them to the ER for my stupid issues that I clearly didn't have control over at the time. But that is a whole can of worms. I've mentioned it a few times. because it was a big event in my life and it was the worst time in my life ever, and I wanted to die all the time, so that sucked. But now we're past it, and hopefully we can stay past it. But because of those experiences, I still have a hard time at the doctors, and I still cry at the doctors every time. So what happened actually this time around, I went for period problems because I haven't had a normal cycle. So I go there, we talk, do the normal questions, blah, 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 doctor stuff that no one wants to get into. And then out of the blue, this was supposed to be a simple, normal appointment. And then out of the blue, blood work today, like right now. Go downstairs, get blood work today. Now, no preparation. Excuse-moi. So obviously, I stress out like crazy, and I'm on the verge of tears, and I'm getting super anxious. The thing about anxiety is it makes your vision cloudy, foggy. I try to say those at the same time. I almost said cloggy, but it makes your vision and your reasoning all cloudy and foggy, so you can't see the true answers, and you can't think logically. You get all overthinky, all the bullshit. That's the thing about anxiety, is it just makes everything so foggy and unclear. So I think in BoJack Horseman, Diane's depression season 6 really made me understand that kind of stuff, and it really helped me understand these things better. So that's why I use that choice of wording cloudy and foggy, because that's kind of what she talked about. So yeah, really love that show. Go watch it. Love Diane, love all that cool shit. Anyway, so yeah, blood work out of nowhere, and it's my responsibility for not being hydrated today and not eating a breakfast today. Because I don't know why. Anyway, I'm not okay. I'm not either. Let's not be okay together, Bells Rose LPS. I hope you feel better soon. I am currently ranting about the doctor appointment I just had. Blood work out of nowhere. No notice. No further, no warning. Oh God. So now, I hadn't eaten breakfast and I hadn't been hydrated, which is my fault. I don't know why. I'd forget to do those. I just forget that that's part of taking care of yourself. When I try to think about why, the root reason why I don't do that, it's been my entire life that I just forget to drink water or forget to eat food properly. There was a point where I was in middle school? No, elementary school. And CPS, should I even be saying this? CPS, Child Protective Services, came to my house because they would see how skinny I was. No, you know what it was? I think I wasn't eating lunch at school because I just didn't feel like it, I guess. And I I wasn't bringing lunch to school. Why didn't I bring lunch to school? Okay, and the more I talk about this, the more I realize all these things are my fault. And I need to be more responsible, but I don't know how. I don't know, it's so unclear. This is my therapist meeting in the future. I don't know why I don't do these things. It doesn't make any sense. Why don't I take care of myself? Why am I lazy? Why do I forget? And this has been a thing my entire life. I don't know why. Why can't I commit to it? Why can't I just remember and stay on top of it? Why can't I just do basic human things like eat goddamn food? And the thing is, so this was actually in middle school then. That's when I just wasn't bringing lunch because I just didn't fucking feel like making a sandwich and putting it in my lunchbox. That's it. I just lazy asshole. I'm a lazy asshole leeching off my parents and leeching off all the people around me and not taking care of myself and then dragging them all down. And I feel bad for it, and I try to improve it, but then I don't know what happens. I just give up, I guess. But I'm trying this thing lately where I'm not giving up and trying to stay on top of it, but then I had a schedule, right? I had this nice, neat schedule where I was starting slow, and I was trying to get myself into the habit of brushing my teeth 3 times a day, every day. I was just trying to start slow. I wasn't trying to shower every day, eat all this stuff. Just start it slow since I struggle with it. Let's just brush my teeth for 1 week. 3 times a day, 1 week, all right? And I couldn't even fucking do that. And then I just completely forgot about it. I don't know where that planner went. I just totally forgot about it. And then when I think about it, I feel bad, and I'll brush my teeth that one time, and then I'll just forget again, and then I won't brush them again until I think about it again, like 3 days later or something. It's completely inconsistent and dumb and stupid. I don't get it. Why? Why can't I be a normal person who just does normal things at their normal times and has normal health? I've always had problems gaining weight. Probably. Well, for a while. So here's the lore. I had stomach ulcers at some point in middle school that I got removed, and then I started to eat better, and then I just stopped taking care of myself again. I'm a leech. That's what I am. I'm a leech, and I leech off people, and I'm trying not to be, but then I can never commit. Just eat. Just literally just eat. Put a fucking thing in your mouth. I don't care what it is. And then I snack, but then I can't remember to eat normal meals. I'm stupid. I don't know why. This is the realization stream. This is the stream of me realizing it really is all my fault, and I need to be responsible over myself. And I can't just whine about that and say, oh, I'm a burden, and I guess I won't take care of myself. I'm going to try. I'm always trying. The thing is, I just can't commit. It doesn't stick. Look at that rhyming. It's not really rhyming, but it is. It sounds similar. It counts. But I don't stay on top of it. I don't know why. Why can't I don't know. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me why I can't. I don't want to say I can't, because I can. That's what I've been trying to do lately. I've been trying to say I can't less. And I've been trying to correct myself every time I say can't. Like learning someone's pronouns. Like and getting used to someone's new pronouns or something. Whenever you mess up, you correct yourself. You apologize and correct yourself. And that's what I've been doing with that. Every time I say can't, I'm like, oh, no. I can. I just struggle to. That analogy would imply that whatever. Maybe, was that a good analogy? I don't know. It's just, I can do things. I do have control over some things, and I need to take that control over those some things that I do have control over, like diet and eating, so that I can have a normal period cycle, so that I can have good health, and so that I'm not a leech. 3 very good motivators. And I have a schedule, so why can't I stick to it? It doesn't make any sense. Okay, anyways. But yeah, that's that story. That's not even a story. That was just like a 5-minute, goddamn, I don't even know. Hello, Koji Duh. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I'm ranting about the doctors and my inability to take care of myself. Okay, it's not an inability. You see, I keep doing that, and I had to correct myself. I have an ability. I just don't put it to use, and I don't know why. I've tried a lot. My parents have helped me try with organizers and planners. They just never stick. I'm bad at commitment. It's not that I can't commit. I'm just bad at commitment, and I need to get good at commitment. I don't know how. So yeah, we're just kind of working on it, just trying our best. I would, where was I? I don't even know. I just went on a tangent. I was talking about the doctors today. So I went and did blood work. I did not get dizzy. I did not pass out. That was a relief, but I was crying. Because I can't do doctors without crying. Well, I can. God damn it. You see? It's so hard. It's such a habit. But I'm trying to say can't less. Can't is out of my vocabulary. No more of that. That's a bad word. And I'm trying to cleanse myself. It's a bad word. We don't use that word in this household, young lady. We say can instead. So I can go through a doctor's appointment without crying. Allison argues with herself for a whole stream. That's it. That's the content. That's what this is. There was so much more to rant about. There was so much more to say. I think I definitely would keep going without hesitation if I knew that, if I didn't know that my parents were going to come home within, 10 minutes at this point or something. 30 minutes, 20 minutes, I don't fucking know. Anyways, yeah, I got the blood work. We're all good. They didn't take that much. It's fine. We got through it. It wasn't that bad, but those past experiences make it seem so much worse. I'm here for it, to be honest. Thank you guys for listening to me and letting me rant my shit out. Because I don't really have a better outlet, honestly. Talking helps me. Writing is too slow, and it just doesn't do shit for me anymore. Typing in a chat is fine, but it's not the same as screaming and letting my voice out there into the world. And that feels nice, but there's so now I have to commit, and I have to eat 3 meals every day, and I just got immediately just fucking they threw me into a depression hole when they said that, and I'm gonna crawl out, and I'm gonna try to stay out of that hole, but it's a black hole, and you can't stop yourself from getting sucked into a black hole, but you can try to fight it. So I'll keep trying to fight this black hole of I struggle to commit. There you go. And I have always struggled to commit. And we're going to try to commit. And we're going to try to eat 3 meals every day. I'm having lunch right now. It's a hot dog with cheese in it. And I'm going to eat it. And then I'm going to, I don't know, eat a party pizza later. I have to start buying myself meals. My wallet is getting so fucked, dude. It's going to get so fucked. But you know what? It's going to get fucked with healthy meals. It's good practice. I'm not going to make that joke. But yeah, that is... goddamn. We're going to try to commit. The good thing is I've been kind of a fucking slaying girl boss, because I've been just trying, and kind of giving myself self-therapy, I guess. And I don't know, I'm thinking therapy isn't for everyone. It's not necessarily a thing for everyone. It's not a necessity for everybody. I don't have to get it. It's not my only cure. So I'm going to try. For now, I'm just trying to take care of myself. And if it gets really bad, I need to look at the situation, say, I have no excuses anymore. I need to go see therapy. For now, I just want to relax. Because I think I've been doing really well on myself. And it makes me feel even better about myself to see that I'm doing well. So I think that's what I'm going to try to do. I have streaming as an outlet, and I have journals, I have things, and I've been doing really well. My job has helped me immensely. There was a short period in August and September where I was like, holy shit, everything is horrible. I got the job in July, and then I was doing really well in July, and then I got really depressed sometimes in August and September, and I was like, holy shit, this job isn't an escape, it's even worse, because now I'm a burden on everybody, and I'm a horrible person, blah, 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 all that bullshit. So and then I was like, oh my god, this job wasn't an escape. I mean, I knew deep down that it wasn't an escape from the mental health bullshit, but oh my god, it's horrible again. Oh no. And then I was like, well, days like that exist. They happen, and I have to get through them. And it's for the first time in such a long time, I've been able to see it that way. I think it's a number of contributors helping me out, helping me to feel a little more comfortable with that, and helping me to feel better about myself and give myself some self-therapy. So wow, it has been working. Things have been working. This is great. This is progress. This is awesome. And I should feel great about this. The famous Beagle is finally here. Hell yeah, dude, it's right here. I'm so happy about it. I'll read the couple messages that I saw in a second. Let me just get this final thought out there. Not final, but just this little thought right out there. That I've completely fucking forgot. What was I just fucking saying? Do I swear too much? I probably do. I swear a lot. It's just how I talk. Oh yeah, BoJack Horseman has actually really helped me feel a lot better about myself. I think Kinning has actually helped me a lot. Seeing these characters that I see myself in, and seeing how they deal with their problems and whatnot, and seeing how that I can relate to some of them, it is so nice. And it's great. I think that has actually been a huge help. So that's awesome. Honestly, it's mostly been BoJack Horseman support from people at my work without feeling like a burden on them for like whenever I call out of work. They're super nice about it, and I feel like they're being honest because even though it's hard to believe for me, it's just like whenever people call out of work and we have our daily meeting, they just mention it and then move on, and we still power through without them. And it makes me feel like maybe I'm not a burden for calling out or getting out of work. So yeah, I still have insecurities, obviously, still got the problems and the bullshit, but I am kind of working through them on my own, and I'm kind of doing awesome at it. Now I just have to commit to eating 3 times a day, which I haven't probably done in, I don't know. I haven't kept track of anything, but I'm gonna try. So that's the deal now. It's raining horribly outside. Is it actually raining anymore? I might go to Target in Party City today. I don't know. It's so trashy out there. There's a mosquito eater on the window. I don't want these things again. I don't want them. It's not raining out there. It's actually, the sky is clearing up. But I don't know. It gets dark at like 6 now. And it's 4:30 or something now. I want to bring this up real quick. Because I don't know if it's normal or anything. I don't know. Because I just talked about my personal lack of responsibility through the years. And how I've never been able to commit to planners and whatnot, even with my parents' support. And I appreciate them for their support, and I need to appreciate that more. But there was a point where my mom got mad at me for not eating again, and she was like, I'm gonna tell the doctors that you're anorexic because I don't know how else to deal with this. And I look back at that sometimes, and I think, that's like a horrible thing to do, right? Or am I wrong? Because I'm the one who wasn't responsible in eating. I don't know why. Again, I don't know why. But that feels like something you shouldn't threaten. That's weird of her to say. Yeah, it's just kind of like a weird. That was such a goofy noise. That is like not a good thing to say to your kid. Yeah, it felt like such a threat. It was terrifying. I hated it. It was horrible. That's super crappy of her. You can see why being expressive has been hard for me because of my parents. My dad's the worst. All right, we're gonna talk about parent issues. Here we go. Before they come home, quick. I feel like I can never express myself to them. You guys are my therapists. No, you're not. You're not responsible for anything. You can listen if you want. You don't have to. You can leave right now. You can unsubscribe. I don't care what you do. But we're just gonna talk. We're just gonna talk. Parent issues core. So I've whined about them so many times. I made a stream on the night of this event, actually, that I'm about to talk about. And this event that happened in my life, I'm totally projecting. I will totally project onto Spamton because it's such a Spamton thing. It reminds me of it. I'm sorry. He's still like a huge focus for me right now, a huge fixation. I associate everything with him. He is how I cope. So anyway, so this thing happened. I've talked about it a few times. I made a stream on the night that it happened. And Spamton Kinshift. So I had to sell something to these people. I didn't even know what the fuck I was selling. And I didn't ask because I felt so stupid for not knowing. So I was just like, we're going to breeze through it like I do with everything. I just kind of get lucky. That's another thing. Spamton just got lucky. He just gets lucky and just breezes through life like that. And sometimes I feel like I do that. Like how I don't have to drive to work because it's right there. And people will remind me like, you're so lucky. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm a horrible leech. I'm a horrible person because other people had to drive to work and they work so much harder than me. Blah, 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 blah. All that bullshit. So I do that often. But, it's not my fault that I'm so sorry for walking to work. They don't make me feel bad for it. It's my own internal bullshit. But whenever I can't find a word, I say bullshit. I think that's another reason why I swear so much. It's just become my vocabulary. Every single word will eventually be replaced with a swear word. But anyways, it doesn't help that at work we swear all the time. It's in everyone's vocabulary all the goddamn time. We're very casual, laid back there. And, I found out one of my coworkers is an LGBT ally, and it made me very happy because it's just good to see that, and I hate getting close to people and then realizing that they are racist or homophobic or transphobic or some bullshit like that. So anyways, now we're moving on. So, parent issues, mom, commercial, thing, selling thing. Okay, I had to sell something to someone, to a company, and I didn't even know what I was selling. I don't know what I was doing. And then I went out with my mom and my sister in the car, and then my mom told me to get out and go into the company and ask them questions by myself. And don't do racist. Don't do racist. Yeah, good advice right there. Absolutely great advice. Absolutely. Don't do racist, guys. Very bad for you. Causes lung cancer. I wish it did. Imagine if racism and homophobia and all that bullshit was actually some kind of virus that ate away at your body. That'd be great. Can we have more of that, please? Come on, God. I know you're up there. I don't actually believe in you, but if you're real, just holler at me. Give me a sign. What if there was a sign right there? Causes diarrhea. All right. Anyways, I want that to happen, right? It'd be so good. It'd be so good. Mom. Okay, so I was about to go inside a company to sell something. I didn't even know what I was doing. I was just kind of frozen and slow, and I started getting out of the car. Then all of a sudden, my mom yells at me "Are you crying?" I was not crying. I was on the verge of crying, but I was not crying. But then I started crying because she yelled at me about it. And then she was like, you can't go in there crying. People aren't going to like you when you're crying. People won't like you when you're and it just implemented this mindset of be happy all the time. And there's so many other things they do that implement that mindset of be happy all the time and smile all the time, because people won't like you if you're not. And people won't buy shit from you if you're not. You're not going to be a good worker if you're not. In public, in front of a crowd, no, not in public. I was in the car with my mom and my sister. So I guess in front of them. My sister just kind of sat there. My poor sister just being brought along on that. And then we just ended up going home. And then my mom came back later hey, are you okay? Hey, she didn't say sorry or anything. She's just kind of yeah, just feel better. Fuck you. I know this story, I think. Oh, yeah, I've told it a couple times. Because it's one of the little events in my life that have made, expressing myself just kind of hard. Whenever, and then, my dad, all the time. Whenever I get mad, he says, don't get mad. Whenever I get sad, don't get sad. Don't get stressed. Don't get blah, blah, blah. I tell him about the most minor little inconvenience that happen at work. Don't do that, because otherwise they're going to think. He does this all the time. All the time. At work. Whenever I tell him work story of a minor inconvenience that happened at work, he has to say, oh, all your coworkers, they're going to think that, I gave myself a tiny little cut with a knife, and he goes, don't do that anymore. Don't do that often, because they're going to think, oh, she injures herself too much. It was one tiny cut on my fucking thumb, and my coworkers cut themselves all the time. And because we work in a kitchen, by the way, just for context, we have knives. So, oops. As if you cut yourself on purpose. Yeah, legit. Haha, I'm going to slash this, and then, my dad is going to get mad or something. I don't know. What the hell do you think? Does he think I'm doing it to get out of work? I didn't even want to leave work. You're not going to leave work over. They have Band-Aids. Because it's a kitchen. There's knives. People cut themselves all the time. By accident. It's what the up. So... I told him about it, and he's like, oh, they're going to think that you injure yourself too much, and then they won't want you to move up. Or I tell them I got stressed. Don't do that too often. Don't get stressed too often, because then they'll say, she gets stressed too often. She's not a good worker. And he does this all the fucking time whenever I talk about any minor inconvenience that happens at work. This is why I don't want to talk to him about anything. Anything, because he always pulls this. Shut up, bitch. Shut up, bitch. Both of my parents, my dad's the worst. He's terrible. He's the worst. He has no empathy for anyone. Whenever big political issues come up, he only thinks about himself. Literally only himself, not even his family. Only him. When all the abortion shit was happening in June, and it's still happening, by the way, I get ads that are about politicians that are threatening abortion in my state, and it's ha, oh boy, how fun. Love that. And they're trying to and they were trying to get normal fucking birth control ban too, right? Just normal basic things. Like my dad was saying, like, oh, it doesn't really matter to me. I'm indifferent to it because it doesn't affect me. Your wife is right there. Your 2 daughters are right there. All of the people with uteruses in your life are right fucking there. Right there. Look! Look! But he doesn't think about anybody but himself. Oh, but you guys aren't pregnant. Like, oh my god. People think, like, I hate... Oh my god, I hate the mentality of it. Everyone's just like, just don't get pregnant. Or just have the baby. Like, it's not that fucking easy. People die from pregnancies. There's so much to it. There's so much more to it. What about people who, like, get assaulted? And I'm like I'm a tiny ass stick thin girl. Like, obviously I'll try, but I know for a fact that I can't always defend myself if somebody, like, and it's a very high chance it could happen. I'm walking around alone all the time. And it's not like I have a choice. I have to walk home from work. It's only 30 feet, but I mean, anything could happen. And if I wasn't able to defend myself, well, shit, is my life just all over because now I had to have a baby? What the hell? It's... Oh my god, you know? Ugh, I hate thinking about it. It's so... God, I hate this fucking... Fuck this country. Fuck this earth. We should just go to Mars. I don't care. Just bring a spacesuit, bring the homies, bring some music. We'll just go to Mars and forget all our worries. But yeah, these things do affect me in my day-to-day life. There was a point where I, like, just had a realization. I think this is what got me really depressed. I had, like, a huge realization at some point, like, holy shit, I'm depressed every single day of my life. Every single day, I feel depressed, I feel numb, and I feel empty, and when you have realizing you have a problem is really scary. People say this all the time, and it's true. Realizing you have a problem is so scary and horrible, especially when you realize that it happens every day. So much of your time is being used to just be depressed and do nothing and feel like shit. So much of your time. And that's scary. Reality is scary. But I think what people don't realize with, like, a lot of mental shit, like, you have some control over it. I'm not saying just be happy, obviously. You should be able to feel how you want to feel. But I think a lot of people lose so much hope and they just give up and say, well, I can't do this because I have a traumatic experience. I can't do this because of this and this and that. There are some things that would be better off for you not to do if it, like, really triggers something, but... like, you have to have some control over it. If you just lose all control and you just let yourself completely go, like, it's hard to word because I really want to make it clear and emphasize, like, I'm not saying just take control over it, just be happy or something, because I totally disagree with that mindset and I hate that mindset. There's a balance. It's an important balance. Some things you have control over, some things you don't, and you have to experiment a little. You have to try and reach out, and you have to just... try. It doesn't matter how far it gets you. If you can only commit to something for one day, just try it. You know, like, just try. A lot of people give up and they just stop trying because they think that they're just a mental black hole that everything gets sucked into. That's not true, you know? That's not true. This has been a great psychological stream, and my parents still aren't home, and I got a lot out that I wanted to get out. My hot dog is now cold. Hate hot dogs. Not these ones, though. They have cheese in them. You see that? Just fucking see the yellow. It's actually really good. They're called Better Cheddars. I highly recommend them. They're very good. They're hot dogs, and they have cheese in them. You can barely even taste the hot dog. You just taste good old cheese. Anyways, is that it? Is that the end of the stream? That was fun. That was deep. It was good to talk about. And I feel so much better now. And, like, coming to terms with, like, I'm responsible for some things and everything like that. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like hot dogs and those sound good. Dude, I hate hot dogs. They just fucking suck. Yeah, the cheese is good. They're delicious. I know this is a bit unrelated, but I'm trying to create an active friend server. How did yours start? Mine started, I had a YouTube channel and I had a server linked to it. So there were a lot of people in there, and so there were a lot of people in there, and I just, like, out of the blue one day, I just created a friend group with some of just, like, my random little friends that I had, and just gave it to the server, and some couple random people joined, and all those random people are now my best friends today. So sometimes I find people on streams too, and they'll get invited. So I don't know. That's just, it can happen differently for everyone. So obviously, like, don't just completely go off of what I did. But I'm just letting you know that's what I did. That's how it turned out. That's it. So do whatever you want, though. I hope you have good luck with that. I'm sorry for eating nastily on stream. I'm gonna mute the mic while I chew. Where is it there? I gave it a cool name I like. That's kick-ass. Good Horizons. Hell yeah. Oh, Good Horizons isn't the name. Mine seems to be on like Good Horizons, honestly. I'm a little confused. I'm sorry. Oh, but I'm happy for the cool name though. Or is it Good Horizons? Honestly, is that the name? Just like a chill. Call it Spiritual Louisiana. Should I say Louisiana? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My grammar's a bit broken. I have spent like. Oh no. That's okay though. That's okay though. I'm just dumb. 50 Days in Dixie. Oh man. I like the Beagle. I'm very happy with the Beagle. Guys, I bought Edna. I think yesterday or Saturday. I don't know when I bought her. It was yesterday, I think. I bought Edna, and now she's going to be mine soon. Soon she will be mine. And soon I will have Edna in my arms again. After all these years of her LPS being completely ruined and destroyed, she'll be all mine. What a fucking voice I've become. That's like helium. How'd I get there? You gotta have to practice your voice. I like voice act. I want to voice act. I want to voice act more. I need to do more voices. I need to get in a character, just kind of like slowly. What I've realized with like changing voices and stuff, when you're not used to them, you have to like ease into them a little bit. You have to ease into them before you can really do the voice correctly. And I think I want to start doing some more voice practicing. That's what we call it. Make a team book too. I don't know. I'm just goofing around now. I think it's time that I end the stream. I'm going to go draw and listen to Thriller because it's Halloween, bitch. I wanted to make a Halloween stream. All right, what are we all doing for Halloween? Tell me right now, real quick, before we end. My Stan fit is cool. I wore it to the doctors because I didn't have any other winter outfits and it's freezing out there. So I wore my Stan fit to the doctor's office. I still need gloves. I still need boots. I should get them today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow because it's fucking pissing down rain out there. Probably just going to vibe at home. Cool. Child murder. Love to see it. Wow. Hopefully making a successful friend group. Honestly, I am quite happy. I'm so happy for you, Lucky Lose 7. That's great for you. Very happy about that. Good luck on your friend group. Making an evil version of Aura Spawn. Of what? I'm sorry. But that sounds awesome. Thanks. Yeah, no problem, man. I am going to dress as Stan, and I'm looking for more things to do on Halloween. This Friday, there's actually a little party going on in my apartment complex that I'm going to get to go to. Taking a few hours off of work for that. Oh, no! On Wednesday, I had to go in at 10 a.m., and I don't know if I can wake up on time because I've been waking up at 10 lately. God damn it. Oh my god. Oh, please just wake up. Please wake up on time. I don't know what I'm going to do. If I wake up at 10, God, I just throw on clothes and fucking, god damn it. I'm so scared. I'm so scared that I'm not going to be able to do it. I have been getting tired sooner lately, though, so maybe I could just keep it going. Oh, fuck. Tonight, when I had to go in at 10 a.m. for, because they're doing, like, breakfast or something, but that means I'm going to get to come home way sooner. Oh, that's so nice. I don't think that was a sound I needed to make, but, well, this has been a great stream. I am really glad that I got all that out there. I don't think I'm going to trick-or-treat. I could be the best person ever doing the awesome trick-or-treat, but it's an apartment. People aren't gonna trick-or-treat in an apartment. I don't think. I hope not. Is that what people do? Walk around door to door? Hey, you could do that. It's very easy. Are apartment trick-or-treat things a thing? Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Because it seems like it could really easily be a thing. I was just watching DK rap Google Translate, and then I see this on my homepage, and I'm like, yes, I relate. Oh, hi, how's it going? Hi, Allison, by the way. Oh, hi, hello, KB. From your message, I wasn't sure if you, yeah, KB, that's right. I think I remember you. Did you change your username? I'm sorry, I'm bad at memory, but, I could remember you at first, but then your message made me think you were a completely new person, so I wasn't sure. But, hello, either way. Hello. Oh, they're home. Bye.